you know. But these are how you tap into. That's just a brief technique that I share with the community on how to tap into the trajectory of your reality and make it work in your favor. I was born on the 13th. People used to tell me, "Oh, the 13th is bad luck. That's evil." And man, if I'd have listened to that shit, I'd have been gone a long time ago. But every 13 seconds, every 13 minutes, every 13 hours, you follow? Every every 13 days, every 13 weeks, every 13 months, I take advantage. Every 13 years, I'm accessing those windows of opportunities that give me the ability to progress and expand my awareness of the self and the reality around me and how I'm connected to it. You know, it's one thing to be connected to it. It's another thing to know that you connected to it. And then it's a whole nother thing to keep a rapport with that connection. And when you do that, you start to develop into a whole nother being. And you start to vet out that 1/3 of you that's not your mother or your father. And that side of you starts to shine through. You'll know it because your parents will tell you things like, "Man, shit, I don't know where you got that from. You ain't, I don't be thinking," my father tell me this all the time, "I don't be thinking you my son. You something else." That my mother used to say that too. Like, "Yo, man, you something else. That's not your daddy and that ain't me." I'm like, "Yeah, that's me. I've taken ownership of my being." And they didn't spend their life doing that. So it seems foreign. You follow? So this is a process. This is something that takes time. You know, not in case you plan on dying in the next 10 days. You know, that's how people be approaching shit. Like tomorrow will never come. You know, don't think like that. You gotta think positive. You know what I mean? You gotta think positive. And only think positive. Want positive. You know, project positivity into your reality. You know what I mean? And that's how I go. But my father all the time, you be like, "Man, you ain't that ain't me." But now my pops, my pops follow everything I do. And he affirmed it to me when he told me that. And that's how I knew that that facet of myself is what I was operating from. Like the sister earlier asked about the light body. That's how I knew I was conducting myself from my light body. Because other people will affirm it for you. It ain't a lot of times you won't even see it. You be the last one to know it. But everybody else could see it. And my pops would let me know that shit all the time. Like, "Yo, man, that ain't your mama, man. That's not me. I don't know what that is. And what it be is me." Or, the true divine article that I was functioning from. And it takes time. You don't want it to be a real fast process because like I said, out of case you plan on dying in 10 days or some shit. You know what I mean? But other than that, just take your time and enjoy the life that you signed up for. And that's another thing a lot of people don't want to accept is that you signed up for this shit. You signed up for it. And there are certain things that were already fated or outlined to occur within the tapestries of your life stream. And you reach certain points or destinations in that journey that called for you to awaken at a certain time. You set those alarms off yourself. Ain't nobody do that but you. But we don't want to take accountability and responsibility for our well-being or for who we are or for what we signed up for. Because nobody asked you to come here. Nobody asked you to be born. You wanted to be born. Don't put that on your mother and father either. You wanted to come through. Your mama and daddy did a whole bunch of sucking and fucking before you came here. And you didn't come until you was ready to come. And then you came. And your daddy said, "I came in you." You're like, damn, Junior. I told you I ain't take my birth control. Shit. You punk ass nigga. Now I'm pregnant. Oh, damn, shit, pussy was good, baby. And fuck that shit, nigga. You better take care of this motherfucker. Know what I mean? They didn't want your ass. You wanted to be here more than they wanted you. That's the truth of the matter, y'all. That's the truth of the matter. That's the truth of the matter. Out of 777,777,777 sperm cells, you made it. Out of all them sperm cells, you made it. So cut the crap. I didn't ask to be born. Yes, you did, you goofy motherfucker. Your mama and daddy was just trying to have a good time that damn night. They wasn't trying to birth your little black ass misnomer. That's what you wanted. And you pulled all of the energy from the spiritual universe to pierce through. But you had to be given permission. And that's where the ancestors come into play. And they gave you permission to come into their bloodline. And that's what brings the two people together. So a lot of things are already preordained in the spiritual universe before it matriculates into the physical universe. You said accountability, responsibility, equal accountability. That's right, brother. All day, every day. You have to account for these things. Look at that. Look at the accountability, right? The ability to account for something. That's why I say the day that you was born. So if you was born on the 21st, I seen somebody say they was born on the 24th, every 21 seconds, every 21 minutes, every 21 hours. You know what I mean? You got to know your number and you got to be on your note. And when I say be on your note, that means be on your note on the scale. Be on your frequency, on your vibration. Your vibe got to be right. If your vibe not right, shit ain't gonna work out for you, man. Your shit all fucked up. Like I tell the people saying the damn universal numbers. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can't be on there like, universe. If you all saying that shit with doubt, man, guess what? That money gonna come to your ass in doubt. If you affirming things with a half-hearted nature, guess what? You shit gonna be half-hearted to your ass. But if you say things with conviction and with a passion and like you really mean that shit, guess what's gonna happen? If you kind of do it, it kind of work. If you really do it, then it really work. Straight up and down.